Hey everyone, my name is Naguura and today I have an M+ bootcamp for you with Stove this time around. Stove is an MDI competitor, he's playing in mandatory and he took some time out of his very busy day to coach me through 2 of the dungeons, and he gave me lots of really cool insights as well into some high key strategies and lots of cool little tips and tricks. So definitely check this one out and I hope you learn something. Enjoy. Hello.
Hello, hello.
How's MDI prison?
Okay, that's good. Well, it's a prison, you know. So, no, but it's going good. It's going good. Practice is fine.
I can't believe they let you out for 2 hours to join the M+ bootcamp. That is so nice of them.
Oh, we just play later. That's why. Because we have an NA tank.
Oh,
It's
true.
griefing out of our schedules, but it is what it is.
All right, well, I think you never joined a bootcamp before, right?
No, I've never been on here.
Wow.
But I have seen, I think,
Okay.
once or twice.
Nice. All right, so the idea of the bootcamp is that I'm basically just running dungeons and you're coaching me through it. And
Okay.
you just, I just ask questions about, I don't know, like sometimes ask very basic stuff where you're like, why the fuck does she not know that? And sometimes we also talk about, I don't know, high-end stuff. I understand that obviously you're not going to be sharing some info that you think that no one else knows and only your team knows. I guess you
Yeah.
won't be sharing, but
You can have all my routes and everything if you want.
yes, I'm gonna
Yeah, okay.
post it on
That's
Twitter.
perfect. All right.
Introduce yourself
Okay.
for a second as well, if you wanna.
Yeah, sure. I'm Stove. I play M+ with mandatory. Yeah, I've been playing for a long time. We have won the tournament 3 times now.
3.
And we're going for a 4th this time.
Nice.
So, yeah, I think that covers it. I mean, I also play in Echo, but that's raid stuff. Who cares?
Yeah, right. Fuck rates.
Yeah, so yeah, I think that's it for M+. I mean, I've been playing since Shadowlands, I think season 1, basically. That's when I started. And yeah, I've been playing until now, like very competitively, as of like Dragonflight season 1.
What classes and roles have you been playing?
Oh, I mean, just DPS. I had one season where I healed like on the side, but just mainly DPS really. I've been playing a lot of classes, like mainly Shadow Priest, I guess, like back in the day when it was like super broken, and then like Boomy, Shaman, Enhancement Elemental, Rogue, Mage, yeah.
Okay, so like
I guess
everything.
DH as well now. Yeah, everything really.
Nice. So I think you're pretty qualified to be my coach for this M+ bootcamp. In fact,
Okay,
I would
that's
say
good.
you're more qualified than my last guest. My last guest was Teddles.
Ooh.
But
Let's
I
see
do
if I
have
can
to
develop.
say that I timed all the keys that I did with Teddles and even got Radar AO
Okay.
score. So
Okay.
we'll see if you manage to give me
Yeah,
some
that's a
score
hard
as well
task.
now.
Yeah, let's
It
see.
is. Is there 2 dungeons in particular that you would have more to talk about, or that you don't have a lot of secrets in, that you don't share or whatever? Just anything that you prefer?
Not really. I think anything that you get accepted to is fine.
Perfect. Yeah, because that's a big task. Because
Yeah.
I'm a Moonkin and my gear sucks.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so I managed to get invited into halls. Let's go.
Yeah, now I see it. That's crazy.
Every time
Okay,
I
rune up
pug
for the
this,
dungeon now.
no one. Oh yeah, there's actually a route down there. There we go. Every time I do this in a pug, we always go left. But I do remember that in the past, sometimes people went right first. Is this
Yeah,
still
yeah,
something
yeah.
that you do in the hierarchies, or not really?
Well, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen anyone do it in hierarchies, but I think it's possible for sure. It's just like how you route after. That's gonna be interesting, because it makes a lot of sense to go left, because then you can do like a pull in between the 2 shards and get your kunas back, destroy it, and then like just keep chaining all the way to the next shard. Whereas if you go right first, you have to kill everything out, because you have to walk so much, right?
Yeah.
Back to another shard. And the pulls that you can do in between are not like insane. But maybe with some comps it works out.
Because it's just the right pool is just bigger, right? So I guess if
Yes.
people have more cooldowns or like more bursts or whatever, then
Yeah. Yeah,
But-
one thing with the dungeons from Shadowlands is that they removed a lot of casters, actually.
and I guess the Halkias also doesn't do. Oh, maybe it's just because I do low keys. I don't know. I feel like the
Yeah, it
Halkias
still
doesn't do as
does,
much AoE
well,
anymore.
I also do think that healers are generally stronger this season, especially Resto Druid. I mean, you don't have one this season, this dungeon, but the output that Resto Druid can do is crazy.
Okay.
And also they made these groundskeepers run, which is really annoying.
Oh, they didn't do that before?
No.
Oh, yeah, I was kind of confused about this. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
That's such a weird change because I feel like when mobs are running away, that's never
like
fun. Like it's
Yes,
always just
yes.
a bad thing.
Yeah, I think like the house masters here, they used to have like a little frontal, like they would jump and do a frontal, if you remember. Now they don't do that anymore, so it's just a kick.
An actual frontal? The Houndmaster?
Well, they were just shooting in a line or like a cone.
Oh, yeah, true. True. Like they disengage into like volley or something. Yeah.
So you have to stop that, but now it's not there anymore.
True. I actually forgot about that. And then the other guys also the frontal, the Dark Blades. Do they still have that?
Yeah, no, they don't have that anymore.
Oh, okay.
Instead, they do like a stacking debuff on the tank.
Oh.
That's also magic.
Okay.
So the healer has a choice on which person to dispel. And you can do like some cool things like rotating dwarfs on them.
Oh. Can you like hide it to just have it run out, I guess?
Oh, I guess you could, yeah.
Or CC or whatever. Can it be interrupted?
Yeah.
Is it like an actual cast?
It's just their autos.
Auto. Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess these slashes are not actually like that big of a deal to pull anymore, or is it still not worth it because of like the forces that they give?
They are quite decent count, yeah. In a pool like this, where there's not too much damage going on, they're quite good to get in.
Okay. And can you get them all? Can you pull all of them?
You could, yeah.
Okay. Because some of them are like just like in stone form or whatever, and then how does that work?
Yeah. Okay, so they have this. They're like basically alternating between stone and not stone, and they have a little debuff. So it's like 30 seconds that they are out of stone, and then for 10 seconds they're in stone, and it just alternates all the time. Yeah, I think just the main thing with these slashers is that whenever you have a Houndmaster in the pool, you would like probably just want to stop the screech right while the shoots are happening, or like you would stop the Houndmaster from shooting while the screech is happening, so you don't get like shot and screeched at the same time and just die.
So I guess the shot does a decent amount of damage as well.
Oh yeah, for sure. Especially to Clotis, it actually destroys even leather people. When you have extra armor, but like a DH, it does a lot.
And then I guess the other thing is here with the Hulk, like you have to kill the 3 Halkias to be able to kill the boss, basically.
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah. Just like before, yeah.
And
in this dungeon, you really want like. Oh yeah, you can go ahead. Sorry.
I just want to say, once you fill like once you kill all 3 Halkiases, it still takes a while for the boss to actually be like attackable, right?
Yeah, you're gonna see some RP, and there's like the anima going towards the boss, and it's like going up in percent like every second or something.
And do you have to kill these collectors in front of the boss as well to spawn?
You don't have to, no.
Okay.
But they are pretty good count on the boss, so usually most groups just tag them, and then whenever the bar hits 100% at the top, they will reset. So be careful with that. They will also reset aggro and everything. So yeah, you need to be careful with that, and also retake your focus, because sometimes they randomly just
they just replace themselves. It's a clone.
Yeah, it's a clone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you see they reset now. Careful with aggro, and yeah. Usually you wouldn't want to put them like this, like where you damage them a lot and then they reset, unless you're building up some resources, because they reset their HP, right?
Yeah.
But they also don't do that much, so it's not too bad. Like it only takes like 3 kicks. You have 3 melees in this group, so they can always kick it, and you can back up with a beam. Or like worst case, you can also stop them and they won't recast, as long as it's on the channel.
At least I see this in packs all the time, that you pull the last Halkias and you kill it, and then you don't know what to do anymore. You just wait for the boss to spawn, and so I guess it would be good to do another pull in between or something.
Yeah, would be good to do something, yeah. Well, usually you could gather like some smallies or something and go boss, or you could do another pull. It just depends on the route. But generally in this key, also what is very useful is that if you have a lot of prio damage on the Halkias, you could kill it before the rest of the pool, right? And then the RP can start while you're finishing off the pool, and then you can just move to boss.
Yeah, that's an Arcane Mage thing. And the Havoc.
Yeah, Arcane Mage, DH is really good at doing prio. Well, funnel mostly.
Does the boss still bug out with the beams sometimes, or is that
I
fixed?
haven't seen it.
Okay.
I haven't seen it yet.
So it will happen
But
during the
that will
MDI
be
for
quite
sure.
fun. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Last match of the day, going for a 24.
No rematch, it's still doable.
Yeah.
Alright, so now this is the trash that I don't know much about because in
Okay.
Shadowlands you just
Yeah.
didn't pull this.
Yeah, no, you would spot every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so these eviscerators are like deadly for the group basically because they do this hurl glaive, which is like just like a random like shot, basically like the blaze in the second area of Gambit from the officers, if you remember. So they would if you stay stacked, they will also bounce, and these are like very deadly mobs to be honest, because they kind of destroy you, and you can't really do anything about it because there's no cast time. It's instant, you know.
So it just happens.
You just need to.
Is
Yeah,
this
it just
physical
happens.
damage?
It's physical, yeah.
And it's like a glaive that jumps?
Yeah, it's basically like a throw glaive from DH.
And it targets a random person.
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's crazy. What the hell?
So you do need to stay a little bit spread if you're pulling those. I mean,
Yeah.
usually you would go to the other side, like that's what most high key routes do, where there are no eviscerators.
Okay.
But I guess this is like a more pug. I mean, I don't know why you would put this over the other side, but it's okay.
So you basically just, what's the range of it? Like, I guess it's not super high, so you need to be like maybe 10 yards spread or something?
Yeah, I can check quickly. I think it's like 8
Okay.
or something. I can check quickly. Yeah, so the glaive itself is 40 yards and the spread is 8. Yeah, so those mobs are quite deadly, and also these ankle biters, these smallies, they do
Yeah.
like a little stacking debuff on you, and they can get really deadly if you don't kill them fast. Because if you get to 5 stacks, you well, first of all, you're slowed by 100%, and second of all, you are getting like trucked. Like they do a lot of damage.
Yeah. Yeah, I
But you can
noticed.
dwarf them. I think you can. Maybe you can shapeshift them. I'm not sure.
I don't think you can, no.
Okay.
And this boss, I guess, was changed a little bit as well. But I guess the strategy is still pretty much the same, that you just want to
Yeah.
kill those ads when they stack.
Yeah.
And I guess you also want to like pre-position yourself onto the dead bodies, because otherwise you're not going to make it, I guess.
Yeah. You want to make sure that you go there fast, but also you want to make sure that these puddles you bait them good, because you see you baited one that's pretty bad right now.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure you don't do that. Because they do quite a bit of damage, these puddles,
Another
and they
shitty
also
one.
like, yeah, no, that's
That's
not
even
so
worse.
Good. Yeah, it's
I'm
fine.
just,
You can move to the other side maybe.
I'm just showing it, you know, to make sure that
Yeah,
people
what
know
not
what
to
it
do,
looks
what
like
not to
when
do.
you do when you do it badly.
Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense.
So, what do you think about the strategy where you just tank it on one side here, where you have, because they always spawn
it's
left
qu-
and right.
Yeah. So they always spawn the same positions. It's quite nice to tank them on one side, I think, because you just cleave 3, and then the other 3 come later, so you don't have this explosion of 6 at the same time, which can be quite deadly for the group.
Yeah, because when they die, they do AoE damage to your group. That is unavoidable. Yeah.
Exactly. So generally, like this debuff that you just got,
Yeah.
okay, you are getting destroyed, yeah.
Apparently it hurts.
Yes.
Wait, I
He
died
also
through
TD'd you.
dilation.
Oh wow. Yes. It
That's
does a lot of
crazy.
damage, this one.
Yeah, and then I guess the bolts, they obviously also need to be interrupted, but they
Yeah.
don't seem to be doing like that much damage, or is it
They're
always in the
always
tank?
on the tank.
Okay.
Yeah, it's always on the tank, so you don't really care too much unless your tank is like kind of weak at that time. One thing that you usually play Prot Warrior in the highest keys, so you can reflect all 6 at the same time,
If you don't
and they also
interrupt.
have and they have a shout that can interrupt all of them for like 6 seconds, I think it is, which is quite nice as well. Alternate kicks too much if you're playing too many casters.
Well, shit.
Yeah, okay. Well, we won't be able to finish this one, but that's fine.
Okay, maybe I just queue for a smaller key, and then we can for sure finish that one. So can we just talk about the rest of the dungeon?
Okay, sure.
Let's see.
Well, we have talked quite a bit about this dungeon. Maybe you want to do something else?
Maybe we can just open up like MDT and talk
Yeah,
about the
sure.
rest of it, I guess.
Yeah. Well, so yeah, after this boss, basically all the mobs are the same. so there's no new mobs, but you do have like this big pool that you do after with like a Reaver and 2 Eviscerators and 2 Houndmasters.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there, pool 11 on your MDT, which can be quite dangerous. Like you need to spread, or everyone needs to spread, so for the glaives, and
Oh
then
yeah.
also for the shots, right? You can get comboed quite easily with shot and glaive at the same time.
True. All right, and then this guy was changed a little, I think. Like
Oh
the.
yeah, a lot actually.
Oh really?
Uh,
Okay.
yeah. So there's this anima fountain, I guess. It's just a bunch of puddles on the ground, which can like kind of, if you bait them bad, they can be in the way of you and the lantern, right, and the ghost when you're getting fixated by the ghost,
Yeah.
which is the same mechanic, right? So you need to like you take more ticks from the ghost if you bait it badly, right? The
Yeah.
fountain, and I think it's on people, like better on people, the fountain. And also you have 2 debuffs, basically each wave, uh, on 2 random people that you need to dispel. It's a magic dispel, so it means you can dwarf, you can like I don't know what else. You can AMS, I guess. Yeah, and then the next mini boss I think is almost the same as in Shadowlands.
Yeah.
He just does this debuff on people now that actually increases damage and healing, but also does sticking damage. I think it's called Display of Power. Yeah, this one.
Okay.
So yeah, you want to
It's a
like
30%
basically
damage
you
buff.
want
I didn't know. Okay.
exactly, yeah, 30% damage and healing for 15 seconds. So you want to slam like all your cooldowns. Like usually people bloodlust this guy as well in hierarchies, just to make sure that you kill it in as few phases as possible. And you also can. He also has this Dark Communion as before, where he heals off the souls, right?
Yeah. But it heals a lot
So
less
Mortal
now, right?
Strike, yeah, yeah.
Oh, and
Well,
Mortal
I'm not
Strike
sure if he heals
works.
less, but Mortal Strike works, yeah. So
Oh.
having a Mortal Strike is very important for this guy to kill it in like less phases. And the bolts are also on the tank only, I think. So you can you just reflect them all the time, which is also super nice.
So in the packs that I've been doing, everyone like just single targets this guy, and nobody kills the neutral souls.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's like a comp thing, because obviously when I'm in a group, then usually that means we don't have a lot of funnel damage because Mukin doesn't have funnel, right? And then
Yeah.
if we don't have a mage and we don't have a Havoc Demon Hunter, then this just always goes wrong. Like it always takes forever for us to kill this guy because he just
Yeah.
heals like a million times, and we also don't have Mortal Strike usually, I guess. So I guess you really only want to nuke down this guy if you have like huge single target damage with like a K-Mage, Havoc, whatever, and I guess you have a Mortal Strike, and otherwise you still
Yeah.
probably would rather just kill the souls, right? Or at least cleave them
Yeah.
down. Yeah.
I think as Monkin especially, you should just dot up everything while you before you get the display of power, right? Because then you're just gonna get the damage buff. You're gonna have everything dotted, and you're just gonna AoE everything down, right?
Yeah.
So that's probably what you want to do as Boomy. But the ads that he spawns, the little manifestations, they fixate, right, like before.
Yeah.
And he also like chooses one for this disperse sin, and it puts a puddle on the ground as well.
Oh, yeah.
So you definitely want to keep them controlled with like stuns and vortexes and like maybe even typhoon, and not have it in the middle of the room. Like just like ideally, I mean sometimes it does happen and you don't really care too much, but yeah, usually you would just kind of single target this guy down and cleave all the stones around him, and the tank would just move him around the room like to cleave every side of the room of the souls.
And
Yeah.
then the last boss changed a little as well. Like
Yeah.
does some different damage now, I think.
Yeah, so basically every time that he tosses a statue,
Yeah.
you're gonna take damage at the end.
Like the whole group.
You Yes,
Okay.
the whole group. So you can get, well, actually there's no combo on this guy. Like it's just damage for the healer to heal. The tank debuff is gone now, and also the soak. In the middle, you can still soak twice. However, before the soak, when he pulls in all the statues towards him,
Yeah.
yeah, and then when he like pushes them away, it's gonna do a lot of damage. Like that's
Yeah.
where you want a defensive, or go bear or whatever, right?
I noticed that.
That's where
And
you
he
need
does
the
that
defensive.
twice,
Yes.
right? Like it's percentage based.
Yeah, 70 and 40.
70 and 40. Okay.
And for the soaking, like the beams towards the statues after he pushes them away, you can still do 2 at a time. like if you stay close to, like in the middle of two, basically,
Yeah.
you will get both of them.
So I guess a tank and
Yeah,
somebody else
tank is
that's
someone else
tanky
usually. Yeah,
would take it because it's easier for the healer to heal 2 people rather than 4, I
exactly.
guess. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Dude, where's
You
Priory
didn't
again?
open your vault, by the way.
Wait, I didn't? Oh my god, I have a second
Yeah, I see it
vault?
glowing.
What? I just opened it earlier. What the fuck? Do I have a
Oh, wow.
second one?
What?
Do you have 2
Christmas.
vaults? What is this? I got Celia's earlier.
Oh, wow.
It's cute. It's not
That's
upgraded
good.
because I don't have... Wait, I actually do have a second vault. This is crazy.
Oh, wow.
Haste first, that's
Yeah,
pretty
looks
bad.
like... Yeah,
I guess
looks
we'll
like
take
legs.
Nice. Alright, I gotta
Yeah,
get
so
to
you're doing...
Priory.
Okay, that's... Oh, wow. Okay, that's a spicer.
Alright, so this first full here, like packs always do the same thing. So they
Yeah.
cool the mini boss here with the knight. I remember on high keys at least, the first time we played this dungeon, people didn't want to pull the knight because it was cursed. I don't know if that's still a thing on high keys.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, so this night, usually, like, I was spoiling a little bit, and I was doing like 16, 17, 18 in pugs, and
AoE.
it was always such a disaster this night, so I started just focusing him all the time
Yeah.
and just blasting him.
Me too.
However, people did notice one thing that we didn't know last season, that if you get this impale on you from
Yeah.
the knight, you can line it. And also you can line the like both AoEs basically.
Oh, the thunderclap
if
as
you-
well.
Yes. And this
Okay.
impale, the impale, when you line it or feign death or invis, you know,
AoE.
like all these things, it doesn't recast, so it's just super free.
Okay. Okay, that's sick actually. I didn't know.
Yeah, and then
Do you
then
tank it
have
in a
this-
different spot to line, or do you just still tank it here and you just go?
You can on your right there
AoE.
you can line.
Okay.
So that's where people usually go. Yeah,
There
right
we
there.
go.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, that's sick. So
Also-
the only thing I guess you have to watch out for is like the sharpshooters jumping away if you're like not stacking,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, usually you have like vortex and grips back,
AoE.
so it's usually fine even if they jump away.
And for this mini boss guy, you still just want to avoid like the jump, right? Like the lunging strike,
Yeah,
by
exactly.
just like moving.
It's the same. Yeah, it's the same. So you want to pre-move as she's casting it, and you just move out of the AoE that she does, and that's about it.
And the
Also, these
links-
lynxes,
Yeah.
so these lynxes, you can outplay them with usually like a mage or a resto druid. They can spawn stuff outside all the time, and everyone just goes in melee, so they just don't jump.
So they always jump to the same person. What you mean?
So now-
and they just outrun it?
So now they always jump to you.
Yeah, yeah. And I could just
because
stop
you're
shit.
outside.
Yeah.
But if you are in melee and you have like, let's say, images from a mage outside, they will just never jump to anyone.
And the chainmail guy, like the mini boss, would still jump though,
It
right?
still jumps. Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So yeah, the impale, okay, that's good because the impale cast is like the bleed that the knights cast, right? That just like
Yeah.
trucks people. So that
Exactly.
one you just line. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that's sick. I need to find a line spot. Is this line? Probably not.
Yeah, you can also melt it, by the way.
Oh
and
yeah, I guess
it
that
is the
works
same.
too.
Yeah.
Alright, so I guess we're going like right side. So on high keys, does everyone always go right side?
I think so. I haven't seen anyone go left, actually.
Okay.
Like, this guy is quite free. It just does this AoE,
The heat
the
wave.
heat wave. Yes. And then it just does damage to everyone and leaves a little debuff. That's magic.
Doesn't seem so free. That just did a lot of damage.
Okay, well, you had some shooters still.
Okay, then he does
Yeah,
his
and-
paddles.
Yeah, he also has these puddles, yeah. And that's about it.
Okay, so this guy just does the Holy Radiance, which, you know, I remember this on the boss. Yeah, of course, I remember this from the last time. Huh?
Yes, exactly.
And that's it.
Yes. Well, it does a tank hit as well, this Divine Judgment.
Oh, that's dispellable now, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know if it was before or not.
I don't remember.
Yeah, same.
And I guess, okay, so another thing for the links is, like, you can stop the jump mid-air as
Yes.
well, right? Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. Like we did with Aurora. Yeah.
So you can outrun it. Obviously, like when the jump has already started, then you can dodge it with any kind of movement speed,
Yes.
or especially like the further away you are, the easier it is to
Yes.
dodge.
Yes, yes, yes.
But the further away you are, the longer it takes for the links to actually go back, so there's going to be less damage on them, so that's something to consider too. Yeah? Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
But basically, okay,
Anyone
you're getting destroyed.
Oh man, I actually didn't interrupt myself.
I was distracting you, it's my bad. So you want to have someone, usually pug groups say, I'm doing boss. Like that's the only communication in this key that I've experienced in pugs.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Is it a reset?
Yeah, it could be the move. 9 minutes on BRS, yeah, might not be so good.
Maybe just foreman this.
Yeah, maybe that's... Well, might be struggling on kicks a little bit, but we'll see.
Maybe. So what's the most important thing to interrupt here in Duomo? Just the fireballs?
Yeah, that's the only thing he gets.
Oh fuck. Okay, I guess we're dead.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess we're bad then. Oh shit.
Oh no.
Well, I just want to say, like yesterday I timed 2 keys, I got radar score, and today, I don't know. I don't know still.
Yeah, no, that's rough.
What are you doing? Oh my god, okay. No CS. Rota, kick, don't rota. Alright. Okay, maybe we look at...
We can queue up another if you want.
Okay, let's queue up another, like, smaller key, maybe. There's a lot of the dungeons still left, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's just try 12. We could probably do that. Oh, shit. 12
no.
Fast. Plus fast. I like it.
Oh, wow. That's it.
Since we talked about like this early part of the dungeon, let's talk a little bit about like the MDI new format, like the rules. I don't mean like the TGP thing, because that's like whatever, but like the class rules and stuff. And the way it works now? What do you think about it?
Yeah. Well, now it's just 2 specs instead of 3, right?
Oh, they changed it. I didn't know that. I don't really know anything about the new rules.
Oh, okay.
So it's 2 specs now, okay? Can you just quickly explain the whole thing? Because I get that a lot of people that are watching maybe don't know anything.
Yes, okay. So in group stages, you basically play 2 days out of the 3 as a team, right? Well, 2 days if you qualify for Sunday, right? Basically, it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And you play either on Friday or Saturday as the first day, and during that day you have like your top 2 most played specs get banned for Sunday if you qualify, and then on Sunday you can play whatever is not banned, right?
And if it's equal, like if you played the same comp in every single dungeon, what gets banned then?
So then it comes there's a prio. Basically, it's first tank. If your tank had the most played, that would get banned, and then it's the healer, and then it's a DPS. And it's if it's like 3 DPS at the same amount played, you get to choose which one you banned.
Okay. So it's only 2 now. I guess that's a little bit better.
Yeah, it's a little bit easier to think about, but yeah, still have to have like a tank and healer that swap basically. But there are a lot of classes that are actually really good this season, so I think it will come to it will be a good thing to watch. I don't think everyone will be playing the same comps on Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, I guess that's the reason why they even had this rule, right? So we actually see different comps. But as a player, I guess it is a little bit like obviously it's more annoying like this compared to not having the rule, right?
Yeah, way more annoying because also like lower keys count, right? So you would just play the lower keys with your like shittier comp, let's say, and then for the highest keys you just swap to the main comp anyway, and you kind of like cheese the rule, in a sense.
Yeah.
What is happening in this key, by the way? Why is there 50
We're just pulling everything.
Oh, wow. Oh, this is speedrun for the second area. I like it.
Just pull Devil Knight into all the links like this. I guess one thing that I noticed the last time, I'm not sure if it's going to be different now.
Yeah.
Was that I felt like the better teams had an even bigger advantage, at least on Sunday, like on the final day, because obviously the good teams kind of expected to make it to Sunday, so they were just allowed to play like the quote-unquote like worst comps on the first day, while the not so good teams, they kind of like didn't even know if they make it to Sunday at all, and they had less time to practice as well, usually, or maybe don't know how to optimize their practice time, and then they just kind of focused on their best comp rather than figuring
Yeah.
out how to play
Well,
with other specs.
Well, it goes both ways, right? I think the good teams have a disadvantage on Friday and Saturday
Yeah.
because then they're playing a shittier comp. But then if you ban your best specs, obviously you're gonna have a disadvantage on Sunday, right? That's I think that's the point of the rule, which kind of sucked as well because like some teams are not as bad, right? Like they still do like really good. Like before, it used to be like the lower ranked teams, they were like doing way less, like way lower keys than before, than the top team. Sorry. But nowadays, like the competition is really good. Even like the top 15 team, top 16, they're still really good players. And if they actually make, like if they actually commit to playing the meta comp and the good teams don't, there is a chance where if the good teams like throw a little bit, or you have some unfortunate DCs, stuff like that, yeah, they could lose. So I don't like that part about it, but
Yeah. I mean,
I think as a viewer it's fun to see different comps.
yeah. I guess the other downside is because, like, let's just say a good team actually does get eliminated on the first day because of this rule. I feel like people wouldn't find it super entertaining that way. Like, some people I'm sure would be happy, but maybe
Yeah.
just because, they want to see the underdog win. But most
Yeah.
people would kind of assume that it's like bullshit that they lost because of a rule, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like that would be a little bit weird if that actually happens. And then the
Yeah.
problem I see on Sunday is usually that it's just even more one-sided towards like the better teams, right?
Yeah.
Which I think the better teams probably would win anyway, right?
Yeah.
Usually. But it just seems even like a bigger difference, right? It seems like the
Yeah,
teams
yeah.
that all of a sudden have to play like a worse comp, they don't even stand a chance at all, right? Which
Yeah,
of course is a little bit meh.
Yeah, now with the two specs being banned, I think it will make it a bit easier as well
Maybe, yeah.
to change it up. Especially because like healer, for example, there's two really good options, right? Like the rest to druid and rest to shaman.
True,
They're
yeah.
both really good. So that's an easy swap, and then we haven't thought about it too much. At least I haven't. But I don't know what we're gonna play. I think we're gonna see what the group A people play, and we're gonna see after that. But I think it won't be like anything too crazy. Like you're gonna swap your tank and healer maybe, and maybe you're gonna play the same DPS classes. Like for most of them, because what you can do is you can play the same DPS classes for most except one key, right? As long as the other people swap.
True. Yeah, so you don't have to do like a complete different comp. You can literally just have all of your damage dealers. Yeah, just play one, or like just do one key where you do a little bit of a
Yeah,
different
one
thing.
key, one or two keys. Yeah, like the lowest keys you can play with the less optimal specs, and then you can just swap back as long as your tank and healer are swapping for more.
Yeah.
I think that's how it works, right?
Yeah. Okay, now we're back at the spot where we arrived
Okay.
earlier.
Yes, it's true.
We're back at it.
You're gonna have this caster, and then Deocry is also gonna need an interrupt. Now in
Yeah.
this key, what would probably be the most optimal is your Warlock would solo the main boss, and then everyone else would be on the mini boss, right? Duomo.
Yeah. I guess we had... Oh wait, the Warlock did actually interrupt the boss. Okay,
yeah,
that's good.
exactly. I think he can solo it, if I'm not mistaken. He also has a curse as a Warlock, so these casts should be quite free to interrupt if he presses it.
Curse of Tongues, I guess.
Yes.
Does the boss still do a lot of tank damage? I guess it's still...
Yeah, it does this Pierce Armor that is the same, I think. It just leaves a debuff on the tank. It does initial damage and then it leaves a debuff. You also, in these pools, you have these two different casters, right? The Priests and the Conjurers. But those are the same. Like
From before, yeah.
the Priest has two casts, the Heal and the Smite, and then the Conjurers have the Flame Strike and the Fireball. Yeah, the Priest, you want to interrupt both casts. On the Conjurer, you only want to do the Fireball, while the other one is not interruptible, right? But you can stop it.
And these pool,
and
this
yeah.
pool is still pretty difficult though to execute on hierarchies. If you have like all of the paladin damage and tank drops on top.
Yes. Well, yeah, you don't generally play like too many casters. Usually you have like one or two, right? And you can just do like, you can alternate kicks and then stops in between, which makes it easy. I think the real issue comes when you have like 3 or more casters. That's when it gets like really spicy.
Who's the squishiest then in like the main comp at the moment, like the meta comp?
Usually it's the Shaman whenever you play Shaman.
Okay.
because Hunter stacks worse, right? And it's playing Dark Ranger, which makes it so your exile gives you a little wall, right? And whenever you wall, you get a little exile heal as well.
Oh.
And you have your like 2 walls and pet wall as well, and also the more HP from pets. So generally, like it's quite tanky, Hunter.
Okay.
And when it comes to DK, I mean, yeah, you can't die. It's a DK.
It's DK things.
So generally, like it's mostly the shaman that needs help. But this season, actually, a lot of like this talent called seasoned wins. So when you kick a cast, you get a DR based on the school that you kicked, right? It's quite nice because a lot of
who gets
the shaman.
Oh,
the
okay.
Shaman.
Okay.
So when you like in most pools, it like the school that you can kick is also the damage that you are taking. Like on this boss, for example, when you kick the boss, you get holy DR, and every damage in this fight is holy, right? So like stuff like that. That's
for a long time.
Yeah, 15 seconds, and you can stack it up to 2 times.
Oh, that's sick. I didn't know. Okay, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's a really good one. And then you have, I mean, you still have your wall, right, and totem, but generally like not the tankiest spec.
It is an interesting pull.
Okay. Yeah, this is first time I see this. Yeah, so like these footmen here, they still do the same explosion when they die, right? And you can CC them right before they die, and then they won't explode, which can overlap quite like it can be very deadly, right? With like these paladins, let's say, like they do a sacred toe, and at the same time the footman explodes, you can die, right?
Yeah.
So generally, like you want to have some kind of CC to stop them from exploding.
It's only the footmen that do that, or
the footmen and the mages.
okay.
You don't have any mage right now in the pool, but those are the two. The priests don't explode.
Alright, so about this boss, I think they also didn't really change anything here, right?
No, I think the boss is exactly the same as before.
Okay. Is there anything that people figured out, or that we will probably see differently now, or is it just the same thing?
No, I don't think so. I think the main thing for this boss is that you press something on the overlap. So whenever she casts, I think Inner Flame, and she buffs herself and does some AoE, and does the big AoE where this Inner Fire, right? Now you see you have the bar even for the damage. And if at the same time she casts the big AoE that makes you have to face away, that's where you need to personal. That's the big danger from this boss.
Okay. And how do you see these ads here with the comp that you're running now?
So you can do like Earthbind on one side, reset Earthbind on the other side. You can do Vortex on one side, you can do Binding on one side. Have a lot of tools.
Is Earthbind something you always have, or do you need to spec into it?
So for the root you need to spec it, but the slow you always have. I think it's actually called Earth Grab if you have the root. It's a different totem. Yeah.
Okay, I definitely learned a lot. I didn't get any radar score, but
yeah, well, it's unlucky.
That's just
At least
unlucky.
you top overall. That's something.
Then I did actually basically gain radar. It's just not visible radar. It's just
yes.
Yeah, that's the most
Mental
important
radar.
thing. Mental radar.
yes.
No, but yeah, that was very, very nice. Thank you so much for joining, Stove. If you ever want to join again, you definitely can. I'm gonna message you.
Okay.
Maybe after the MDI when you're less busy and you can share all of the secrets.
Show the secrets exactly.
Yeah, that actually would be cool. Like generally just talking about like MDI stuff, just getting some people in and.
Well, I would be down, yeah, for sure. And we have to get ready for next season. Yeah, no add-ons, nothing. It's gonna be crazy.
True. Oh my god, I actually didn't even think about how that's gonna affect the MDI. That's actually. Good point.
Yeah, well, I don't know how it's gonna be. We need to see the dungeons. We need to see a lot of things because the classes are not as hard to play anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
So we're gonna see how they do dungeons. Like if the dungeons are gonna be hard or not so hard. I mean, I would assume they would try to make them like more intuitive and easier. But
I guess like at the very start, like the first couple of MDIs, there weren't really that many add-ons that people used, right? Like I feel like that kind of evolved quite a lot lately. Where like now we have a lot of weakers, but maybe at the start it wasn't even that much that people used, right? I feel
I'm
like.
not sure. In Shadowlands, maybe, but I didn't play too
Yeah,
competitive in
true.
Shadowlands.
True, yeah. Like I think maybe like
Um,
BFA and stuff, people were not super into add-ons just yet.
yeah, maybe not. But I do think that, like, since Dragonflight, at least since I've been playing, weak auras are the best tool to help you with anything, really.
Yeah.
Like, you can do anything with weak auras, and it's just super nice to have a tool that allows you to, like, reminds you of something, or like it makes it easier to see something. You know, it's nothing game breaking, but it just makes the game like much easier to play and much nicer.
Who's the person in your group that does weak auras, or generally like has the idea to make certain weak auras?
Usually me and Maystine, I think, are the main people.
Do you also make them yourself, or do you have somebody?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, well, unless it's like a super complicated weak aura, then we would like reach out to someone to help us out, like with code and stuff.
Yeah.
But that doesn't happen like too often.
Well,
All
then
right.
I'm gonna let you go. Good luck with practice afterwards. Make sure you say hi to your team.
Oh, I will say hi. Yeah, I will be there.
And
All right.
good luck, of course. I trust you this time. This time I will say you win, okay?
Yeah,
This
well,
time I
you
believe in
better.
you.
I mean, every time I open up, I see Echo Wonderbar. Okay, I'm like, okay, I see.
This time I'm gonna believe in you. You better win
Okay.
then, though. Otherwise, I'm gonna look bad.
Well, we wouldn't want that, so I guess we'll win if we have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Snow. Have a good day.
Yeah. Thank you so much for having me, and I'll see you around.
See you around. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
All right, guys. That was very cool. Man, Stove had so much to say. I felt like the dungeons were too short to get all of the info out. Like he was just like this and that and that. Like this was great. This is actually very good. Everybody, make sure you give Stove a follow. Can we give him a shout out? So you can check out his stream and his content and everything. Stove definitely streams a lot. I think he also does YouTube videos. I remember him saying that he does YouTube stuff as well. I'm not sure if he's gonna continue stream. I guess he's not gonna stream practice, obviously, but yeah, whenever he's not streaming practice, whenever there is no practice, he's gonna stream once in a while, and he obviously also streams his raids and stuff. He's in Echo, so whenever the race first is going on, he's streaming that too. So definitely give him a follow. Very knowledgeable, very good player.